Time today for S8E4 of Peep Show. Big Mad Andy is the title of this episode.
Who is Andy? Have we met him?
I don't think we
Andy.
have yet.
Andy.
I don't know. But anything mad kind of fits the aesthetic of Peep Show, so
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
it makes sense. I'm just here for the train wreck.
Yeah, same here too.
It's just here for the insane train wreck, and I will be a spectator, and I love that. I love it. It's absolutely. I'm numb to it now. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like, because of this show, nothing surprises me. Like in life in general, like it's all makes more sense to me. So this show has broke me. So I'm here.
Wait, it broke you? That means you weren't broken in the beginning.
Oh, I was in shambles. I was like in the process, like my mirror of a life was falling, right? But now it has finally hit and made contact, and it's just everywhere. So this is a great show.
I agree. And yes, some of you will notice I do have the old school jacket on. At the time of recording, it's the middle of January. It's freezing. It's snowing out. And I figured because of that, we should change the background as well to mirror the old storage unit.
If you guys noticed that.
Nobody notices little things like that.
No, man. Ah, man, I miss the storage unit. Rest in peace. Intergalactical space station.
Storage unit 324.
Yep, 324 for life.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Work time. Have you got your couscous salad for lunch?
My Tupperware box of tasteless misery sand. Yep, lovely, thanks.
Hey, tell you what, we just fucking do a runner.
Let's steal the cutlery as well and stab a policeman with it. Partners in crime. Bonnie and Clyde, not the Wests.
Seriously, Mark, why don't we?
Well, because we owe these people money. They've got to pay staff, and there's the utility bills.
All right, forget it. Sometimes it's fun to be in the moment. People who do runners aren't all criminals.
They definitely are.
It's just Gerard. It's made me think about stuff. You've got to live your life, Mark.
Oh, need to shut this down. Living your life isn't just swimming with dolphins and climbing Machu Picchu, though, is it? It's everything. Just drinking my delicious tea in this nice local cafe is living my life.
I've been thinking we should go interrailing for 3 weeks, maybe, or a month. Stay in hostels. It wouldn't cost much. What do you think?
Well, I think I hate and fear all facets of that idea. Hello, why are you up so early?
So I can stare at your girlfriend. Big man Andy started painting the kitchen.
Ah, yes. Big Mad Andy, or Big Mad Very Cheap Indeed Andy, as I like to call him.
So, do you need another coffee?
Sorry, we need to get to work.
Oh, fine. Well, I'll walk with you, because I need to go to that direction. Mustn't be in love with you. You're Mark's. It'd be like weird sort of incest. Although, to be fair, even normal incest is pretty fucked up.
Oh, no.
This ain't starting out well.
No, it's just funny. Like, every girl that Mark has, Jez is into.
Because he can't control himself.
And it's a proximity thing. His new love of his life is always the one that's accessible.
One that he shouldn't have.
Yes, 100%.
And Dobby, man, that would be a red flag to me if she can't move past Gerard. Or, yeah, that's just... Why?
I mean, but I guess you get that a little bit. You're just like, oh, someone close to you died. Live your life. At the same time, you got to be balanced and grounded, because what did she say? Interrail, going on a railroad excursion, road trip kind of thing.
I guess that would be the equivalent of that, since the rail system over on that side of the world is actually done well, as opposed to Amtrak here.
Oh, yeah.
But I would be ticked off if you kept mentioning your ex, even though he did pass away. I guess that's tough.
That's a gray area. That's kind of like, you can't really be mad because that poses no threat. But at the same time, it's just like, dude, if you know Mark, that's not what he is. If you are in a relationship with him, Dobby is, then that's not who he is at all. Don't try to change him. You know who Mark is.
Someone that doesn't take free things from a restaurant.
Yes, and so I think because of that, she's going to end up with Jez.
Oh yeah, I would not be surprised. We're less than a season and a half away from being done. It's probably likely to happen.
Yep.
Dobbs, Interrailing sounds great, but I was half semi-thinking of finally doing an MBA, so...
Do it when we get back. We're not emigrating to the moon.
Although that might be preferable. Certainly a lot fewer French waiters on the moon.
Oh, hello. My landlord won't allow pets, but I wish I had a cat. I love cats.
Do you?
I love that whole screw you all, I'm a cat vibe. We always had cats at home. Georgie, Pickle, Fonzie, Socks, Bobtail.
That's a lot of cats.
We were quite near an A road. I better be off to get the bus. Later.
Bye. Bye.
So, are you going to go Interrailing?
What do you think? Why can't Dobby just move into the flat so we can have a lovely normal time? Is that too much to ask? Just sitting indoors with some incredibly strong cheddar?
She doesn't want your boring cheddar. She wants my veiny, intriguing Stilton.
Do some very nice modern fittings. Clean lines, minimalist.
We do want the bathroom to look very modern, but also very traditional.
Right. It is quite difficult to marry those very disparate styles.
Well, that's the look that we want.
I understand that. I'm just not sure that it's a look that actually physically exists in the world.
You're looking for classic meets modern, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
So clawfoot bath with thin line cistern, fancy taps but rainforest shower head.
Exactly.
Can do. Can do. And will do.
Sorry, Hans, this is my customer. You can't just take my customer.
I can, Mark, for two reasons. One, he wants me to, don't you, mate?
Yes, please.
Fuck you, Dr. Frankenbath.
And two, as of this morning, I'm your boss. Grab us a large latte and a pan of raisin. Would you, Mark?
Come on, Fate. This can't be right. Don't fist me again, Fate.
Robert?
Just heading out, Mark.
Is Superhands my boss now? Have you just promoted him?
Well, it depends how you define boss.
In the normal way?
Then yes, he is.
Superhands has become my boss. This is insane. Sean Ryder responsible for setting the LIBOR rate.
Well, you know what though? Superhands is the salesperson.
Yeah.
If you think about it, you're in a band, you're out there, you're a people person. And you've had a lot of experience trying to promote your band.
And not just the band, but just his lifestyle in general. He's the type that has had to scrape by in life off of reading other people's faces. Not exactly like the gambler, but in kind of that way. So he's perfect for this type of job, of sales.
I think, but you know what? Hear me out on this. I think he's amazing at the hustle, but he doesn't know how to handle success. So he's great at the hustle. But I don't think this boss stuff is gonna get to his head and he's gonna fuck it all up.
So you're saying it's only a matter of time before Superhands messes all this up.
Yep.
All right, I'll go with you on that one. And one more note: why do people obsess so much over how their bathroom looks?
Well, because a lot of people spend a lot of time in them.
Right.
I mean, especially I think about that, and I hate that. I've always hated that. Like, I want a classic modern design. Go into your garden and end your life. Fix yourself.
What more do you need from a bathroom? It's where you do your business and you clean yourself off.
Yeah.
What more do you need?
Classic.
Who are you trying to impress?
Classic modern is like classic that works because working is modern. So I don't know. I don't get it, but I've never been the interior designer guy.
No, me neither. But you could consider our current setup classic modern because it's old school and new school.
100%, but it's still school.
Yes.
You on lunch?
Couscous salad. Dobby makes a big batch at the start of the week. She puts little notes in it too. Grains for your brains, that sort of thing. Because I heart you. That's today's.
Salad's fucking grim though.
I close my eyes, shovel it in as fast as I can, open them, and they're still the same amount.
Listen, Mark, I'm sorry about earlier, but I am going to have to be on your case pretty much permanently from now on. Belittling you, if needs be. No hard feelings, though.
In a way, I'm pleased. It's made me finally decide to do something.
Still plenty to live for, Mike. You got a kid.
Not suicide. I'm not suicidal. No. I'm finally going to do an MBA at evening class. Maybe get a business of my own going.
That's us both moving up. Since I got prospects, I want to find the perfect partner. See, I've been lucky enough to have shared relationships with some very creative, volatile, very intense women, but now I really want a normal one.
It's Mr. Eisenhower.
And then, sweetie, what do you think, Hans?
I'm guessing cat.
Yes, and this cat's going to help me lure Dobby in. Classic 70s pedo in a Ford Granada.
He's a rescue cat. I rescued him. Well, not actually me, some mental ladies whose children have left home.
Is he a Siamese?
I think so.
Right. I don't like those. They're a bit horrible.
Brilliant. My woman beta's failed, and I now have to look after a cat until it dies.
I'll make some tea.
They can live for 25 years. I'll be 60 and doubly incontinent, and Dobby still won't have moved in, understandably. Great. And it looks like Big Mad Andy's done no painting at all.
A cup of char? Or would you prefer some
What's a blokey name for coffee?
hot Java?
I'm fine with lager. I like a proper drink when I'm working.
You sure that's Dulux Heritage? Just it's all in unmarked tins?
That's how the trade gets them.
Right. And that's definitely breakfast room green?
Look, whatever you ask for, mate, that's what it is.
Sure. Brilliant. Many thanks.
Well, I think I made a pretty forceful point there.
So, have you thought any more about the Interrailing plan?
Make it seem boring. My signature dish.
I was thinking we should plan the route meticulously. How we're going to get to each place, timetables, hostel pricing structures. Really dig down into the detail.
Great, let's do it. Ace.
Impressive work, Corrigan. Shot yourself in the foot and then scored an own goal with it.
Hi, I hear about the ballet shoes.
The ballet shoes.
Is she going to mention Jesus?
Sorry, have I got the right flat?
Sarah, come for the ballet shoes. I've worked out how to make the perfect woman, Mark. Advertise on Free Cycle. Sort out the right combination of free stuff and you can engineer who comes around.
So if they want ballet shoes...
They'll have a conventional nature, but with an adventurous love of the arts. Perfect. Plus, limber, if you receive me.
Where did you get ballet shoes?
From a dancewear boutique. Cost me a fair bit, but it's an investment.
And why are you using my flat, exactly?
My place has got a bit of a men's hostel vibe. It's a bit rank, a little bit seamany. Hello again. So, as new, my sister bought them and then just went right off ballet. Got into bowling, different shoes. And this is the Square Pusher CD.
Oh, can I just take the shoes?
Right, the advert did say they go together, shoes, CD, and this Speed goes with it.
Speed?
It's a package.
Right. I don't want the CD or the speed, thanks.
Then I can't give you the shoes, sorry.
I am impressed. I am mad impressed with this style right here. You already know everything you need to do because if it's a yes, 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 then it's a yes. It can work, right? If it's oh, yeah, music, yes. Speed, yes. Ballet shoes, yes. Oh my God, that's your wife. Just have another. Oh, here's a secondary package. A wedding ring. Let's go. Holy crap! I admire the hustle.
Just like you said, he has hustle. That's for sure.
Man.
She obviously wasn't right, Mark. Might have to finesse the formula. Gotta buy some ballet shoes, do you, mate?
How much?
Antwerp, city of beer, diamonds, chocolate, and probably Hercule Poirot. Let us walk its streets.
Where will the small yellow asexual figurine lead us?
Oh, look, how do you pronounce that?
Sweekarooey?
A lovely street. Let's look around. We can go anywhere. This will slake her thirst for adventure. It's the Restaurant Maritime, which I imagine might well be a fish restaurant. What else? 6 bars, a pizzeria, and a large pharmacy.
The dream. We will do this for real, right? We will go interrailing.
Oh, she's insatiable. I don't want to sleep with strangers in hostels and never have a proper relaxed poo.
Sure. Just need to square things with Robert and Hans. You're not doing a late-night stocktake tonight?
No worries. I'll hang out with Jez, watch Animal Planet and get all drugged up on reefers.
Fine. I am aware that that's not the real slang, by the way.
I know you are, Daddy.
It's always the same.
I'm off, Jez.
Hold that thought. Back in a sec.
Why isn't Andy painting?
Andy's my new life coaching client. He's got so many issues. He's a genuine gold-plated maniac.
No, Jez. He's properly mad. He's big mad Andy. Someone with real medical training needs to see him.
I've got medical training. I've got a certificate.
I gave you the certificate. It's utterly meaningless.
In a way, aren't all so-called qualifications meaningless?
No.
Andy's the most mental man I've ever met. He punches people after he's had too many, but really, he wants to get punched. He hates himself. Fascinating.
You know where I am tonight.
Your secret learning thing.
Don't tell Dobby. If she knows I'm starting an MBA, she'll realise I'm not serious about being strapped to a massive rucksack for a month and getting stabbed in Boulogne.
This is it. This is the start. This is the start.
It's the beginning of the end.
I mean, he had a good run, right?
He's not really meant for relationships.
No, he's not.
Fucked it up with Sophie and with Dobbs.
Which is the hardest thing to see because Dobbs is pretty cool. Sophie, not so much, but Dobbs is pretty cool.
I would go on an Interrail thing tomorrow if money allowed it. Yeah. I'm sure that's in the future for me. I get the wanting to stay in hostels, but some are cool, some are not. A lot of it is from all the YouTube rabbit holes I've gone down, it just seems common sense is a key ingredient to all of it.
Trust your gut. If you get a bad feeling, get out of there.
Pretty much.
Just have to stress again, this is an 18-month part-time MBA course.
The start of my new life. Hi there, I'm Mark Corrigan, MA, MBA. That spells Mamba, which is a kind of sexy snake. He'll be gone by next week. Why do the thickos come to these things? I suppose because the thickos have insisted no one's allowed to say you're a thicko anymore. That's actually quite a clever move by the thickos.
Sorry, parking nightmare, red route. Apologies. Rude. I'm the sort of person who hates latecomers, and look at me. You are allowed to violently hate me. Stephanie.
Wow, she's lovely. A lovely older lady who's into business.
Is he any good? He looks about 12.
I can't talk when the teacher's talking. I have never ever talked when the teacher's talking.
Jury's out. Cultural and environmental influences.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Already, Mark's found someone to replace Dobby.
There you go. And somehow you're going to find a way to tank both. Tale as old as time.
Or maybe, I'm predicting in this next scene, maybe Jez will finally make that move.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Use Mark's nice stuff that he thinks he's got hidden.
How's Andy?
Oh, sort of fine. I'd quite like him to go home now, though. But he's vulnerable and violent drunk, so... I have to stop being in love with you. I've got to find your flaws. You can't be as completely and utterly ideal as you seem.
Bees are idiots, aren't they?
They really are. I hate bees too. Stupid bees. Huge compatibility on the bee issue there, but I bet we're actually incredibly different in loads of other ways. What do you think of Venetian snares?
Fine. It's like decent low-end Samsung, but Aphex Twin's still the iPhone. Do you know what I mean?
I do. You're completely correct. Nice analogy. Shit. Please don't be perfect. Please don't be the one.
Cheers.
Better get back to my patient.
Cheers.
Here we go. Back to the maniac grindstone.
Cheers.
All right, mate.
Cheers. Am I mad?
As a bottle of twats. No, not at all. No. You've just got some challenging behaviour and issues around punching, and we're working through those.
I want to stop feeling like this.
Is this good? Collapsing? Positive collapsing?
Is he okay?
Yeah. He's just letting it all out. Crying's good. He'll stop in a minute and feel a lot better. Do you fancy a Twix? There's 2 Twixes in the fridge.
I don't like Twixes.
Yes! She's not perfect for me because I fucking adore Twixes.
Only joking. Who doesn't like Twixes? They're fantastic.
Andy, I know you're working through a lot of stuff right now, but can I just get the Twixes?
Breakfast blend, special blend. Ooh, double black diamond extra bold. That sounds interesting. Breakfast blend it is. And if I should worry about being quite so attracted to her. She is lovely. Maybe that's what I need. A lovely older lady to tell me what to do with my life. A grown-up. Bet she's terrific at sex.
Care to join me?
Love to. Care to join me? You are such a proper human being.
He's not bad, this guy, is he?
For a 12-year-old? That was rubbish. She already said that. Up your game, Corrigan.
I'm glad I've got round to doing this. I've been in and out of PR for years. Good money, but an MBA's the golden ticket, isn't it?
The key. No, the biometric swipe card to success.
Back on form.
Do you have any particular business ideas you're thinking about?
Well, I was thinking about an introduction agency for the discerning single professional. Business people like us.
Nice idea.
Yes, I was thinking of calling it Amicus or Superium.
What about Simpatico?
Oh, that's good. I like that. You could have 2 levels, Simpatico Normalo and Simpatico Maximus.
So what made you think about it? Are you single yourself?
Yes, I have been for a while. Interesting. Where the fuck did that come from?
I'm looking to maybe invest in a small business. We should talk more. How about tomorrow? Lunch at the Plough?
Terrific. They do nice pizzas there. Slightly asymmetrical, which I find indicates quality. What am I doing? Is this business? I think this might not be business. Feels good, though.
Sorry.
I'm reinventing myself. I can be anyone I want. I can be Bond. No, ridiculous. Bergerac. I can be Bergerac.
Mark, come on, man. This is what you're wanting. Make a clean break. Dobbs ain't your type. She can end up with Jez anyway.
I think Mark wants her to be his type. Mark wants Dobby to be his type, right? But he's not ready to meet Dobby on the same level. How do I say it? He wants her to be able to get him out of his crazy Markisms. Right?
Dobby is a manifestation of what he wants to be, which I feel like is a problem with a lot of couples that just don't go together, is that they are the manifestation of what they want to be, not who they are.
Yep. And I feel like this businesswoman, I know it's full of traps and red flags, but I would see if I had a choice if I was introducing Mark to someone, I would introduce Mark for the first time to the businesswoman, not Dobby. Like I would assume like, hey man, you guys have absolutely everything in common. And Mark doesn't need someone that's different. Mark needs a clone of Mark.
Needs Mark with a Vajish.
Yep.
And the writing's on the wall. With Dobbs and Jez have everything in common, from views on bees to Twix. Do you not see this?
How do you not get on that level? So
I see Andy hasn't made any progress.
Not with the decorating, but in terms of his mental health, he's really nailing his demons.
It'd just be nice if he was really painting my walls as well.
How was your business thing last night?
Fine. Uneventful. Normal. Not normal. Odd. Eventful.
Ooh. What's the goss, girlfriend?
Well, my dating agency idea.
What? Bringing dull workaholics together to spare the rest of humankind?
I met a woman who's interested in investing in it. An older woman.
Is this who fancy her?
No. Well, maybe a bit. She is nice. She's grown up. She wears fitted jackets. She's conservative with a small C and sexy with quite a big S.
One word of advice here.
I know. Don't throw away what I've got with Dobby.
No, Mark. The advice is fuck and suck. Go for it. I've always thought you needed an older woman to sort you out. Like a sexy auntie.
I'm not sure she's interested in me in that way.
I bet she is. Just dive in, man. Gather ye pearls while the hog walks.
Is that from something?
Yes. No. Just do it. Pull your pants down and put it in her.
Thanks for the advice, Jeremy. That's great advice.
Pants down, stick it in.
Thanks. Got it.
It's going to be, let's see what this, I can't wait. This is just, we're too early into this episode. Anything to unfold.
Yeah, we're only 2/3 in.
How about with the Maximus package? If you're busy on a work project, you don't have any free evenings, you can simply freeze your membership.
Fantastic idea. Wow. You're like a sexy human Duncan Bannatyne.
Hello, Mark.
Oh, Jeremy. Why are you here? Hello.
I'm Jeremy, Mark's oldest and closest friend.
And I'm Stephanie. I imagine his newest and most distant.
Not at all. I feel incredibly... I'll go and order our food.
Time to stab my friend in the back. Like Judas. Out of all the main Jesus helpers, he was the sexy one. She's a hottie. A real hot banana. Pants down, Mark. Stick it in. That remains my advice.
Yes, it's very easy to remember.
Seriously, I've known her for literally 4 seconds, and I really think she might be better for you than Dobby.
I'm not even sure Dobby still likes me. She wants me to be different. I want her to be different. Maybe it's just not right.
This is brilliant. It's like all my Christmases, apart from the last few, which were horrible, have come at once.
You're not giving Andy therapy in the pub, are you?
Entering his territory gives him more confidence to share. He's got a family party tonight. His ex will be there. I am life coaching the living fuck out of him.
You've got to get him to talk to someone, Jeremy. Someone who's medically recognized by others.
You don't think I can do this, do you? Well, I can, Mark. I'm going to save this guy, and when I do, I will expect a huge apology from you.
Sorry, I need to go. But how about supper at my house to carry on with all this? About 6:30?
Great.
Superb. I'll text you my address. You're not allergic to anything, are you, like the rest of the world constantly pretends to be?
Yes, I can't eat dairy or gluten, and peanuts will kill me.
Brilliant. See you later.
My thoughts get all speeded up. Just want to get it punched out of me.
Have you been doing your breathing exercises and taking rescue remedy? You might be low on zinc. Sorry.
Jeremy, I just wanted to say that I'm going around to Stephanie's house this evening to talk business.
Do the business more like.
Sticking it in mime is not necessary, Jeremy. If Dobby asks where I am, can you say I'm doing another stock take?
10-4, good buddy. Text me tonight if things get heavy, in case I need to spin Dobby a bigger lie.
If things start to get sexy, I'll text you the word Maximus.
Tell you what.
All right, so already, I'm just, because this is what this show is training me to do. How can this go bad? I think this lady is going to run off with his idea, leave him in the dirt, become successful, and he's going to have burned that bridge with Dobby.
Yeah, he'll have nothing else to go back to.
Yep.
And I also predict that this whole thing with Big Mad Andy, he's gonna fuck something up really badly. I don't know how he's gonna fit into this whole wrap up here, but it's gonna be something.
I'm pretty sure this lady right here is married. I'm just positive.
Yeah.
I'm positive.
Mark, I wish Simpatico had existed 10 years ago. I might not have ended up with my husband.
Right, you're married.
Was. He disappeared. Walked out on me without a word. Literally, 1 minute he was here, the next he'd picked up his jacket and gone.
What a horrible thing to do. Are you secretly weird? Have I just walked into a bear trap?
Yes.
People don't just disappear.
I think Jerry ended up with someone almost exactly half my age. I guess you can't blame him.
You're very attractive. He was a fool to leave.
Thank you. Here's to this evening.
Cheers. Am I expecting to have adulterous sex with Stephanie? I don't know. I did put my nice pants on, but then I also wore those to the Jubilee pageant.
Poor old Mark having to do a stock take at this time of day.
As soon as Mark texts that he's going to get dirty with Stephanie, I'll tell Dobby I love her.
Do you think Mark's been acting a bit odd the last couple of days?
Maybe a bit weird. What if he forgets to text? What if they get down to it before he has the chance? Fuck it. I'm going to tell Dobby now that I love her, that I properly love her.
Here we go.
Hey, Dobbs, here's an odd thing. Excuse me. Hi, Andy.
There we go.
Do you rinse pre-loading?
Of course I do. Because of
The filter.
Exactly! Who wants to clog the filter? Lunatics!
What can I get away with before it's surefire infidelity? A kiss on the lips? Some people say hello like that. Touch the waist? Another innocent greeting gesture. As long as she doesn't rub my penis. No one says hello like that other than in prison.
Back in a mo. Open another bottle of wine, would you, Mark? I'd like to get a little more drunk.
This is moving up a gear. Am I going to do this? Sex with Stephanie? I want to. Shit. Yes, I'm going to text Jez the word Maximus. What's this? Because I heart you. Dobby's love note. And there's even a little bit of horrible couscous stuck to it. Shit. I feel like Alec Guinness at the end of Bridge on the River Kwai. What have I done? Jez. Urgent. It's all gone to shit. Call me. Oh, God. Probably the worst thing I could do now would be to pick up my jacket, walk out without a word, and return to my much younger girlfriend.
Hey, Mark, shall I put some music on? Do you like Van Morrison?
Sure.
Who doesn't like Van Morrison? I saw him live at Cornbury. Shall we have a little dance?
I am so sorry.
Oh, no. I knew this would happen. We predicted it.
That went as good as it could have went, right? If you wanted to protect the status quo, if you wanted to protect... See, this is what happens in his life. This is what happens. He does the right thing. Remember, like Big Sue's? He does the right thing, and it blows up, and it leaves him high and dry all the time.
Ugh.
So...
Fucking drink it.
This isn't the answer, Andy.
Yes, it is. Everything's speeding up.
Drinking paint is a bad idea.
How is this painting my kitchen?
What the hell is going on?
You were right, Mark. I was wrong. I can't fix him. I'm not Freud.
I want you to punch me, Jess. I want you to punch me better.
I'm not going to punch you.
Don't punch him. Fucking punch me.
No. You'll punch me back.
Oh, I won't. If you don't punch me, I'll drink this paint. This is really cheap and nasty paint.
I fucking knew it.
And it'll damage me inside. It might even kill me. I want you to punch me hard. I need to be punched.
You can't punch him, Jez. That's not therapy.
It's what he wants.
Kick my nutbag. Do it!
Fucking hell!
Yes! Oh, more! Yes! This is working!
Apologise, Mark!
This is not a victory, Jez. This is not the triumph of your technique.
Yes!
Kicking a man in the bollocks.
Yes! Oh.
Is he all right, though?
The mental health crisis team are helping him.
I admit my therapeutic approach was unorthodox, but I think I might have saved a guy's life.
Sorry you had to work late, Mark. What a fucker for you.
I want to tell you something. I haven't been late night stock taking. I lied.
What were you doing then? Do you drive one of those bicycle rickshaws? Are you having an affair with a spy or a hospital cleaner?
I'm doing a secret MBA class. It's an 18-month course, and I thought if you knew I was doing it...
I'd know you were lying to me about wanting to go Interrailing.
There it is.
Oh, come on, Mark, and the fucking rest. Tell her about Stephanie. Tell her you've got the horn for a hot MILF. Tell her you want to stick it in. You're not letting me steal your girlfriend, you total bastard.
Hi, we saw the free cycle ad for the cat.
Oh, I see. Great, take him. He's very, very clean.
Thank you. And I think I also have to take a yoga mat, a size 10 corset, and a VHS of the Barchester Chronicles.
Don't worry about that.
Come on then, Mark. Time to tell Dobby about your trip to Cougar Town. Mark, is there anything else you need to tell Dobby?
Yes. I realised tonight that I properly love you, Dobby.
No, not that. That's my line. You've stolen my line.
And I do want to go Interrailing with you. You're my double black diamond extra bold fuck breakfast blend.
Great. Things are a bit hectic at work at the minute, so might not be able to go for a bit, but terrific. And we've already worked out where the big pharmacy is in Antwerp, so we're golden. Tea?
I properly love you, Dobby.
Isn't she great?
Yeah.
With any luck, she's the last woman I'll be pulling my pants down and sticking it in.
And for that image, I only have myself to blame.
Well, the status quo is preserved.
Yeah,
Now-
I mean, granted, he needs to drop that class. He needs to
Yeah.
drop that class. He needs to disappear off the face of the earth for a while. There is
Yeah.
dirt to be had.
Yeah, just walking out
it's-
like that.
It's kind of... it's a very unique friendship. It's like a... I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like one day someone else is going to wake up and they'll realize that they were both Mark and Jez in the same human.
Mhm.
Like, it's like a fever dream of someone that's in a coma. Like, it's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts how they can coexist together in the same space. But
Ah, man. We've got 8 more episodes of this.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. So close.
Yeah, so maybe Jez and Dobby won't end up together.
I think they will. I actually,
you think-
you know who I think is going to end up with Dobby?
Who?
I think Jez is going to end up with Dobby, and I think Mark is going to tie the knot with Sophie.
You think
Again.
so?
I think it's going to
Oh.
happen. Cuz you know what, that's what this whole thing deserves. Or that girl from the first 2 seasons, his actual wife is going to come back into the picture. Maybe not. That's too poetic. So, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm about to say a little too poetic because, we're not about American endings around
Nope.
here, aka
Right.
happy endings.
Yeah.
So,
Well, in my case, him marrying Sophie is not a happy ending. It's more
That is
of a
true.
like, this is the way now.
yeah.
That's more of him. It's not not getting married as a happy thought. It's getting married as a because I have to.
Yeah, because you have to. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Somewhere around, subscribe, watch another video. Because it's old school, watch your hands, grab your toes, wipe your ass, blow your nose, embrace the suck.
Unplug and do something epic, guys.
We'll see you in the next one.
Later.